Hello, my name is Yasmin Hanna and thank you for being here. The Nile in ancient Egypt, the river Nile, was seen as the source of fertility, the source that brought this land all the riches it had, from material riches all the way through to spiritual riches. The river Nile was seen the same as the Milky Way in the sky, as above so below. And the Milky Way was seen as the mother that gives all with her breast milk, with giving birth every day to the sun and with swallowing the sun every day. There was a beautiful connection between the Nile and the Milky Way. The Nile gives everything. Water is everything. And in our bodies, the Nile is in a way like the central column of our spine with the beautiful fluids that spark and ignite animation into our material body, the animus, in a way, the energy that flows through, the life force that flows through to give us life force energy. This land is vibrant with the sense of fertility and life force, life-giving energy. Life is everything. And the more you live life in this world, in this incarnation, when you die, you don't actually die, but you live a full, juicy life on the other life. The more you actually cut and abstain yourself from life and from the fertile waters of life, when you go into the other world, you'll live a dry afterlife. Remembering nothing ends, nothing really dies, it moves and transitions. The other world, the afterlife, was a mirror of this life. There's a beautiful lesson in that. A lot of spiritual tradition will ask you to abstain, don't have pleasure, cut out pleasure, don't eat, don't have sex, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Well, in a way, it's stealing you from your own power. This culture, this ancient Egyptian culture, was around power. It says eat, enjoy in moderation. It says make love, enjoy with pleasure. Ecstatic pleasure is your birthright. It's your power. It's your inner river Nile, fertile, moving. It allows you to feel the divine incarnation that you are. The more you live in this world, truly live and allow yourself to drink the incredible, juicy, sappy material life, the more you will experience that also in the afterlife, yet everything in moderation. If you get greedy, you won't be happy. The scale has tipped. If you don't feel your heart in that, the scale has tipped, meaning your heart is no longer as light as a feather. It means when you're greedy, your heart gets heavy. It means if you want something that isn't yours and you start to get envious and jealous, your heart is heavy. It means if you punish yourself for doing something that you love, your heart gets heavy. If you doubt, if you regret, if you wish you didn't do something because it wasn't the right thing, and you start questioning and judging yourself, it makes your heart heavy. You have a divine permission slip that says enjoy your life fully, with the food, with the love, with the friends, with the deliciousness, with the juiciness, with the sensuous. Enjoy it and do it with a heart light as a feather. What does that mean? The conditionings that we've received, so many of us since childhood, around too much of this is not good. If you're too happy, something bad will happen. I don't know if you heard that, but that was a common one in my family. Don't get too happy, something bad will happen. Don't be too sensuous. Cut this out of your life. Don't do that. Bad, punishment, punishment, punishment. These deep beliefs are not true to our divine, organic nature. They are things that have come through thousands of years of religious dogma. And now we're at a time where that is opening and shifting, and we realize, what are we actually believing and why and where did it come from? It's a time to melt our own judgment, our own fear, our own guilt into sweet, sweet waters. Melt it. Let it melt. Let the heavy heart melt. Melt from all its concerns. How do you do that? You do that by allowing yourself to connect to the body sensually, to breathe, to feel, to allow the body to express itself, to allow your heart to sing, to allow the mind to weigh itself against a feather, to allow your heart and to see what is weighing your heart, what is weighing your mind. Sing it away, love it away, bathe it away, massage it away, Make love to it away. Bring in something else. How are you going to do that? It's not by thinking it, it's by action. Action. Taking the actions to rewire, reprogram, and live a delicious, beautiful, sensuous life. You have this opportunity now in the body. That may take thousands of years to happen again. Perhaps, I don't know, but make the most of it. You have now a divine permission slip, and it's up to you to believe it or not, and make the most of it. Make the most of this life. Enjoy it. It's your birthright. Thank you from the Nile.